Hello and welcome to Star Alignment. This is a different pick a card than I'm usually doing, as it's pick a deck instead. And the question as per the title is, does your ex want you to move on? So first of all, we have the Vampire Tarot, the Sexual Magic Tarot, and of course the, where was the other one? Yeah, the Manara Erotic Tarot. Okay, so just go with whatever your heart feels, okay, whatever you feel inclined most to go toward. And I'm going to start with this Vampire Tarot, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, okay? So hi everyone who chose deck number 1. I'm just going to get straight into it by asking the cards, does this person's ex want them to move on? Does this person's ex want them to move on? That's too many cards. 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Does this person's ex want them to move on? 7 of Swords. Okay, so does your ex want you to move on? What I'm feeling is that no, they don't want you to move on, okay, because you've got this 3 of Wands, drive, sincere urgency, okay? So I'm getting that they're feeling a sense of urgency about this connection. Okay, you've got this 7 of Swords here. This person's observing. Okay, so he or she is observing what you're doing, okay? So they don't want you to move on, but they are observing whether or not you are, okay, in whatever way. So whether you guys are still, you know, on social media, whether you guys still communicate, they're observing, maybe they're talking to friends, mutual friends, whatever the situation is, this person's observing whether you are or not moving on. Because we have got this XVI card, which is equivalent to the Tower in the traditional tarot. So I'm feeling that this person, for like them, if you were to move on, it would be huge for them. Like, it would create a lot of, I guess, like a Tower moment in this person's life, you know, something. It would cause them to probably maybe have a bit of a bender, or you know, just like have this Tower moment. Maybe it would cause them to really reflect on their life, like maybe make a drastic decision, a change of location, something, like if they were to see you to moving on, okay? Because it would bring them out of this stagnancy with you if they saw you move on. You have this 4 of Swords. It's like pondering a decision. I'm guessing this person is like, I don't want to say the word guessing, but the way that I'm reading this card is that this person is sitting back pondering, you know, how they can get back together with you. They're very much in their head about this, okay? And that's why they are like, that's why they're so not wanting you to move on, because they're obviously still stuck on you because they're thinking about you. You have them in this unclear action though of how they should, you know, move towards you, okay? But they definitely feel urgent when it comes to this connection. They feel a sense of urgency before you move on. You know, they want to get back with you before you move on. Okay, so to answer this specific question, no, they do not want you to move on. Okay, so why do they not want you to move on? So why does this person's ex not want them to move on? 10 of Wands, because they would feel 100% brokenhearted. Okay, they would feel down, they would feel depleted, they would feel upset, they would feel like they're losing hope. Okay, they would feel very, very upset. And by giving this reading, I'm not telling you not to move on. I'm just telling you what the cards are telling me. So anything else is the reason as to why this person's ex doesn't want them to move on. Because they want to just embrace you. They want to have, this is like talks about a final encounter. This card can talk about just thinking about this person's just thinking about how they just want to embrace you, and they feel like if you were to move on with someone else, this person couldn't embrace you. This person couldn't hug you. This person would feel like, you know, someone else has you. Okay. Okay, Ace of Wands, because this person wants to offer you their love. Okay. Six of Swords, because this person is actually regaining the strength, okay, because it feels like walking through hot coals, you know, to come back towards you. So that's like basically their spirit guide holding their hand saying it's okay, you can do it. This is the V card, talks about higher power existing, higher order of things. So this person's just accepting the fact that the situation is what it is. It is for your higher good for both of you, and it's like this person may even see that you guys are destined to be, and that's why they don't want you to move on as well. Beautiful. To finish with this XVII card, this talks about hope, desire for the future, redemption. Okay, so this person has hope for you and has hope for your connection, okay, and that's why they don't want you to move on. Because they sincerely believe in this connection. So thank you so much for group number 1. Thank you for choosing Star Alignment. I appreciate your time and energy, and I'm sending you so much love and light. And if you want to subscribe, if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate that, because all of your love and support helps me to reach more people and help bring out knowledge. Okay. So, I'm going to choose this deck number 2 now. Okay. So, hello group number 2. Thank you so much for choosing Star Alignment for your pick a deck reading. So, this is the Sexual Tarot Magic deck. So, I'm just going to get stuck straight into it and ask the cards now. Why does your ex not want you to move on? Why does this person's ex not want them to move on? Oh, sorry, I forgot that I've got to actually ask the cards first. Okay, sorry, I really do apologize for this. The question is, and I'll rephrase this, does this person's ex want them to move on or not? Does this person's ex want them to move on? Knight of Swords. Death in reverse. What else wants to come through? Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Does this person want you to move on? Does this person want you to move on? So what I'm getting is that I'm getting overall that this person doesn't want you to move on. Looking at this particular spread. So the reason why I'm feeling overarchingly why this person doesn't want you to move on is the fact that this death card came up in reverse. For me, this death card, no matter what the tarot deck, always will imply new beginnings, transitions, transformations, okay? It will talk about, you know, endings. The fact that it's in reverse, it's like this person doesn't want your connection to end. Okay, if you can see the couple in the background here, this card's coming up in reverse. So that, and the fact that this card talks about a hunter, okay, like being a hunter, and how, you know, the hunter of today can be the prey of tomorrow. So I feel like, yeah, like you're very much, like if you're not in partnership with this person anymore, as you're not because this person's your ex, you know, they are like seeing you as someone they have to hunt, they have to get, you know. So obviously the hunter, they wouldn't want you to move on, because the hunter wants like easy, like target, you know. If you're moving on, then it makes it harder for the hunter, okay? So you've also got this Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups talks about, you know, opportunity for love, the good season to be in love, you know, offers of love, okay? So this person doesn't want you to give any offers of love to a new suitor, to a new person coming into your life. This person doesn't want you to give your love away because they feel that that love is deserving to go to them, okay? And then you've got here this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this card, if upright, would talk about indifference and talk about, you know, these sorts of things. The fact that this is coming up in reverse, this person isn't indifferent in respect to you moving on. This person's obviously very much has, you know, thoughts about you moving on and how that would affect them. Okay, because this is coming up in reverse, so they're not indifferent about it. That they will be affected by it. Okay, so yeah, definitely strong here. This person doesn't want you to move on. And like I said to the previous group, because they also got this, your ex doesn't, or their ex didn't want them to move on. I'm not promoting you to not move on. I'm just relaying the cards' messages, okay? So I'll just find out why. Oh, straight away it will come up before I even ask the question. Okay. Why does this person's ex not want them to move on? Once. Oh my gosh. Yeah, some of you already have moved on. This is affecting this person. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Knave of Pentacles. Emperor. Okay, let's talk about these cards. So the reason why this person doesn't want you to move on, we straight up have the Knave of Pentacles. So I already, like I said, feel like for some of you have moved on, and this does keep this person up late up at night. You know, there's a sense of jealousy and hidden feelings, as I always relay with this particular card, the moon being accentuated. I'd like to note that this person, they feel very hung up on you, okay? And that's why they don't want you to move on. This person, Five of Wands, has an expectation that you will be back together in the future, and therefore, you know, anything that would get in the way of that expectation, they obviously don't want to come into fruition, which you moving on is definitely a roadblock. And so the fact that this Five of Wands is coming up again is another confirmation that for a lot of you, you already have moved on. This person sees that and it makes them feel deeply uncomfortable, okay? But they can't help but keep watching or keep finding out information, because this person here has so much interest in you and is interested to see the kind of love that you can give to someone else, and how you show love to another person as well. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. This person feels as though the intimacy that the two of you guys share, it's like this person feels that almost like a sense of feeling like that should be reserved for them, that intimacy, and like if you were to move on, there would be the possibility that you would share that intimacy and that those really your vulnerable side with someone else, okay, and that it makes them feel tired, okay, the idea that you could be with someone else, this person's just like, it just makes them just want to go have a sleep or just kind of forget, just stop thinking for 5 minutes about you. You know, the idea that you could be with someone else. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. The reason why this person doesn't want you to move on is they have a fear that the love that you share with a new person in your life will be deeper and more passionate than the one that the two, or the connection that the two of you guys share. And that does create some anxiety or some fears, however you, sensation, whatever resonates for this person. Okay, you've got these 3 candles here. Yeah, that you could end up falling harder and deeper for someone else. That's why this person doesn't want you to move on. Okay, because you could meet an emperor or empress, okay, and that may actually cause you to experience a different kind of love that's stronger potentially. And so like you could experience, Knave of Pentacles talks about arousal, you know, even more profound arousal with someone else. The idea of that for your ex doesn't sit comfortably. It causes your ex to stay up late of a night time and be deep in thought, okay, and be thinking about ways and how they can get you back. Let's see if there's any other reason why your ex doesn't want you to move on. Okay, Temperance has come up. Confirmation of the Temperance card, please. Clarification of the Temperance card, please. Clarification. Yeah. The reason why, or another reason why this person, your ex, doesn't want you to move on is because it helps them to balance between staying present and thinking too much in the future. Because like when they see you with someone else or find out you're seeing someone else, it like causes them to think heavily about the future and what they need to do to repair their connection with you, and makes them start to think, you know, if you could be with this other person long term. Okay, these thoughts start to really feed into this person's mind. And so it's almost easier for this person, for your ex, when you're single, to see you single. See how this person's watching this other person. Like, it's easier for them to see you as a single person or know that you're single, because they feel like, I think I talked about hunter. Yeah, they feel like it's an easier like hunt, you know, because they don't have to fight off any other suitors. They don't have to, you know, compete, like I said, because this person has some concerns that the love that you experience with another person could be deeper and more profound, in which almost prompts you to forget about your ex, and that concerns your ex deeply. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much, group number 2. I do appreciate your time and energy, and if you liked this video, if it resonates, let me know. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Thank you so, so much. So finally, group number 3, those who chose the Manara, the Erotic Tarot. Beautiful deck. Okay, so I'm going to straight up ask this deck now. Why does this person's ex... No, I'll rephrase that question. Why, not why, does this person's ex want them to move on or not? Does this person's ex want them to move on or not? So 8 of Earth. Does this person's ex want them to move on or not? Knight of Water. 4 of Air. 9 of Air. And 9 of Water. Okay, so for those who chose this particular deck, I'm sensing, and what I'm seeing with these cards, is that your ex, they're not going to be happy about you moving on, but there's this sense of they're okay with you being with someone else. And it's not that they don't love you, and it's not that they don't feel that attachment. It's just that they've come to this sense of awareness. Okay, deeper awareness and understanding of reality for them. Okay. And it's allowed them to really see things from a whole new perspective and understand that the love that they have for you will not be challenged or will not change, okay, if you are to be with someone else. You are to move on to someone else. Okay? Because 8 of Earth talks about loving in detail, communication in detail, 8 of Earth. So, yeah, because this person's thought about it in great detail, the thought of you moving on. Okay, it's played like a film role in their head. Okay, you've got film role here, and you've also got it in this particular card. So this person has visualized the idea of you moving on. And I think because this person has had the imagination, had the capabilities to kind of visualize and really think about what that would be like, it's kind of allowed this person to come to a point of acceptance and understanding. Okay, understanding. It's not that they want it, it's just, I'm just getting this overall sense of it's okay. Okay, this person is okay with it. 4 of Air. Okay, 4 of Air. So this particular card talks about the needing to develop in a harmonious way. So I feel as though this person loves you so much, your ex, that they just always want to, how would you say, they always want to preserve the connection. And I guess like with this card saying, it talks about what the need to develop harmoniously. This person honors your connection so much that, you know, they wouldn't want there to be an altercation, a disagreement, or a disruption to, you know, repairing your connection by getting angry or allowing their emotions to affect your choice or your decision to have moved on. Okay, this person wants to be, what would you say is the bigger person? They want to be of a more higher awareness, a more higher understanding, okay, and acceptance. And so this person's had deep meditation. This card talks about meditation. Okay, this person has had meditations about it. Okay, so, the 9 of Air. Yeah, the need to struggle and evolve or fight in a communicative and mental way. So Mars in Gemini. So this person, like, it would be a mental struggle for them if you were to move on, okay? You know, this person still may even have photos of you guys around the house, still up. If you guys have, you know, lived together, or this person still has like a lot of photos saved on their phone of you. And as soon as, you know, they see those photos, it's a mental struggle for them, the idea of you moving on, okay? 9 of Water. So this person, your ex too, I feel like they have this desire to evolve, okay, and desire to continue to evolve regardless of what's going on for them, and kind of harnessing their situations and circumstances to just make them a stronger person. And that's what this person, your ex, is kind of planning to do if you do move on, is just to try and use it to strengthen them, okay? Let's find out why, a deeper reason as to why your ex is okay with you moving on. Why is this person's ex okay with them moving on? Why is this person's ex okay with them moving on? Why is this person's ex okay with them moving on? Stars. For a pair. Comes out again. This person's okay with you moving on because you have brought them so much happiness in their life, and you are someone who they hold in such a high regard, okay, that to them what's most important is seeing you happy, okay, and seeing you get what they believe you deserve, okay, because they do believe you deserve really something beautiful, and they just really want to coexist with you harmoniously. But they definitely feel like you are deserving of such a great love, and like this person's almost come to this acceptance that if they can't give you it, they sure as hell hope that somebody else can. Let's see why else this person's okay with you moving on. Why is this person's ex okay with you moving on? Why is this person's ex okay with you moving on? Why is this person's ex okay with them moving on? This person's ex. So the final card that wanted to come through was the King of Earth, and this talks about Taurus, okay, the star sign, you know, being determination, independence, and stability. So yeah, just overall this person just wants to have a stable, good, humble, peaceful connection with you, and they will preserve that at all costs, including supporting you to move on. Okay, this person has the practical intelligence that is needed to understand that, you know, this person will be happy for you regardless of whether you're with them or not. This person's practical and they love you, and that's why they would 100% support your independence, whether that's with them or without them. So yeah, amazing read. the person's very okay and come to a place of acceptance. So thank you so much for choosing Star Alignment for your pick a deck reading, and if it